As soon as you started talking to Manny, he was totally focused on you. And it was great because he asked very precise questions. He wanted your opinion. He was always interested in the provenance, in quite technical questions. He'd always ask Brigitte, and all those things being equal, he would go for it.
I feel like Manny in particular had a very deep connection with the objects that he collected. I saw him light up numerous times when he saw an object that he liked. And he didn't like everything that we showed him. But when he did, it was an actual physical reaction almost. He was drawn to the piece, he wanted to hold it, he wanted to know more about it, and I could tell when he wanted to own it.
He had his interests. He was interested in Maiolica. He was interested in silver. He was interested in snuff boxes. He was interested in paintings. And so I don't know that there was any particular thing that interested them as much as beautiful things.
Collectors have different objectives when they collect. Manny was collecting for his own pleasure and always for objects that he was going to live with. He wasn't somebody who bought it for an investment to put it in a bank, to bring it out 10 or 15 years later and make a profit.
He knew the value of an object and he was really thoughtful about what he was spending, but at the same time, if he saw something he really loved, it almost didn't matter what it made. He just wanted it. And that's the case with the Swerts. It's a man standing there and he's got like a little pimple on his chin, and it's not pretty, but it's super intense and super beautiful. And Manny just went after it and bought it. Against everybody, against all the trade, against everyone. He just went and bought it because he loved it and he wanted to have it.
One piece that stands out for me as an English silver specialist is the Lamoury cake basket. It's made in 1739 by Paul de Lamoury, and he was one of the great English silversmiths of the 18th century. And the basket just has everything going for it. It's beautifully engraved and chased with Rococo decoration, and it's one of the best of its type. So for me, it sort of exemplifies how Manny and Brigitte collected.
One of the most exceptional objects, which I think embodies his vision of sculpture in particular, is a truly exceptional bronze by Bartolome Priya. Manny saw this bronze and fell in love with it. It's just ravishingly beautiful. It represents the giant Orion striding forward with a boy on his shoulder. It's a kind of strange subject, but what Manny loved was everything about it. He loved the quality, he loved the patina, he loved this exceptional provenance. It kind of embodied so many aspects that he loved, and wisely. There are only two other known lifetime casts, one in the Huntington Museum and one in Stuttgart.
The Rubens was another extraordinary thing because he went into one of the greatest dealers in the world in Maastricht, and they had it as attributed to Rubens. And I guess they were asking a non-Rubens price, but I think he saw something in that picture and he believed in it. And so he bought it, and then he brought it down to Monaco, and then he wrote to the Rubens Center, and they were excited by it. And then he brought it up to Antwerp, and they said it's by Rubens. And the Rubens Center are the people who study that artist and make decisions on that artist. And he proved it, and it's exciting how he managed to do it.
Every item has something going for it. Good condition, good provenance, different dates, different makers, different countries. I mean, it's very diverse, but there's a thread that runs through, which is excellence.
Manny and Brigitte taught us as collectors that you should never be afraid of collecting in lots of areas. You should collect what you love, collect what's great quality, collect what is great craftsmanship, and you can't really go wrong.
Manny was very successful and they enjoyed collecting all these objects, but I could always see how much they cared about people around them and their community. It was a big part of their life.
They were big philanthropists, and I think it's fantastic that this whole collection is going to be sold on behalf of charitable causes.
They were always such beautiful collectors because they really sincerely enjoyed what they were doing. In their ability to collect was a great joy for them. I think Manny would have liked somebody to take away an object in whichever category that they loved, that they really liked, and that they're going to cherish and look after, because we're all just guardians of these objects that we have the the privilege and the pleasure of collecting.